Hey guys, I'm William, your host for Exploring History. Today we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and game-changing moments in modern history, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Get ready to go on an exhilarating ride through time as we unravel the events surrounding this pivotal incident.
It's June 28, 1914, and Archduke Franz Ferdinand, next in line for the Austro-Hungarian throne, is setting off on a visit. His wife Sophie accompanies him, unaware that this ordinary day will forever alter the course of history. Both of them were invited to visit the capital of Bosnia, Sarajevo. Despite being informed about the terrorist activities carried out by the nationalist organization known as the Black Hand, Franz Ferdinand chose to disregard the warnings. Little did he know, these cunning individuals, driven by their longing for independence, were hatching a sinister plan. On June 28, 1914, the royal couple arrived in the city with a grand entrance. They had traveled by train and were greeted with a lavish six-car motorcade. The Archduke and his wife sat in the second car with the top down, allowing the enthusiastic crowds to catch a glimpse of them. On that fateful day, the clock struck 10:10 in the morning as the motorcade passed the central police station. Little did anyone know that Nedeljko Kabrinović, an agent of the notorious Black Hand organization, was lurking in the shadows, ready to unleash chaos. With a swift and determined motion, Kabrinović hurled a deadly hand grenade toward the Archduke's car. The driver, sensing danger, instinctively pressed the accelerator, hoping to evade the imminent threat. However, fate had other plans. The explosive device detonated beneath the wheels of the following car, causing chaos and injuring not only two of its occupants, but also a crowd of innocent bystanders. Amidst the chaos and confusion, Franz Ferdinand, the Archduke himself, could not contain his anger. He criticized the local officials, questioning their hospitality in the face of such a heinous act. "So you welcome your guests with bombs?" he exclaimed, his frustration echoing. Furthermore, he expressed his disbelief at the situation, crying, "What is the good of your speeches? I come to Sarajevo on a visit and I get bombs thrown at me. It is outrageous." In this moment, the seeds of a historic event were planted, forever altering the course of history. The assassination attempt on Franz Ferdinand would ignite a chain of events that would plunge the world into the depths of a devastating war. As they made their way back to the palace, the motorcade traveled through the streets of Sarajevo. Little did they know that a young member of the Black Hand, Gavrilo Princip, was waiting for them. Unexpectedly, the Archduke's car took a wrong turn and found itself face to face with Princip, the assassin. As the car tried to reverse, Princip approached and fired his gun. The sound of gunfire echoed through the crowd as Archduke Ferdinand and his wife tragically lost their lives. This single act would change the world forever, igniting the flames of war. It set off a chain reaction that eventually engulfed the world as a whole in the horrors of World War I. The effects of this event were absolutely staggering. Nations were drawn into a lethal ballet, alliances were forged, and the world as we knew it was forever transformed. The tensions between Austria-Hungary and Serbia escalated. Hardliners in Austria-Hungary saw this as an opportunity to suppress Serbia's fight for independence. It began with Austria-Hungary demanding reparations from Serbia, which were impossible to meet. Frustrated by Serbia's refusal, Austria-Hungary decided to take matters into its own hands and declared war on Serbia. The declaration of war set off a series of events. Russia, which was allied with Serbia, viewed the declaration as an act of aggression against its ally and consequently declared war on Austria-Hungary. In response, Germany, aligned with Austria-Hungary, declared war on Russia. France and Britain observing the escalating conflict, also entered the war against Germany and Austria-Hungary. And so, with these declarations of war, the world was thrust into a global conflict known as World War I. The complex web of alliances had been activated, and the stage was set for a devastating and far-reaching war that would shape the course of history. In a world gripped by chaos and upheaval, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand emerged as a pivotal moment that forever altered the course of history. This single act of violence sent shockwaves across nations, resulting in the devastating loss of millions of lives, the reshaping of borders, and the downfall of mighty empires. The significance of this event serves as a powerful reminder of how seemingly insignificant actions can wield immense influence on the grand stage of our world.
It was a small incident in a faraway country, but it was enough to shake the world. Why does this event still matter today? It's a powerful reminder of how assassinations can shape the course of history in setting off chain reactions of events. Through the lens of history, we can draw valuable lessons from these impactful moments. What do you think about this significant historical event? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe, share, so you don't miss out on exciting journeys through time. Explore our playlist for more fascinating stories that have influenced our world. I'm your host, William. Thank you for joining us today, and I can't wait to see you next time when we explore moments that made history.